welcome to Rapid Reviews Radio Podcast, episode 263. I am your co-host, Kylie Wilde, and I'm joined by my ever-present co-host, P. Beckett.
Yes.
I did the intro without stopping.
Congratulations, it's a first.
I think it's the wine. I have not had wine in so long.
Oh yeah, clearly, like, the wine has made me intelligent.
The wine is the third co-host of the show.
We've never have guessed. Go back to every other episode that we've ever done.
Yeah, well...
For a while, it was tequila.
For a while, it was tequila, and it will go back to tequila. But, excuse me now while I take a drink of my wine.
Nice. I mean, you could have just carried on, as you usually do, and then had a break, you know, to
But, you know, why do that?
Because you never do anything by convention usually anyway, so why not?
No, I like conventions. I'm an unconventional conventionalist. But
make that make sense.
I can't. It's from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Wow. Brain full of alcohol. It is now pickled. I hope everyone's happy. Wow, I'm even turning red. See, if you want to see me
Pixar
turn red,
movie. Woo.
I'm a Pixar movie. Oh, don't. Anyway, if you want to see me turn red on screen, come join us at twitch.tv/Rapid Reviews. How's that?
No, it's not an on-the-nose allegory for a period, thank you.
No, it's not. It's about drinking wine.
I know, but that's what Turning Red, the Pixar movie, is.
I know.
It's so on the nose.
But I am red on the nose. Anyway,
for fuck's sake.
Yes, I know. This is just one of those
God damn it,
episodes.
I'm gonna need to censor that as well.
Oh no. Pete made more work for himself.
No!
But yes, we are having a loosey-goosey day because it's our second episode back of the new year. We hope everyone's having a really good one because there's not that much happening in the world of gaming.
You're joking, right? There is quite a lot going on in the world of gaming, funnily enough.
Nothing fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my year to be cynical and pouty.
Sorry, wait. This is the year for you to be cynical and not every other year that we've been on?
No, I've always been so optimistic and I love the gaming industry.
Oh yes,
and
because sunshine shines out of your arse. Of course it does.
Yes. Right on Microsoft. But yes,
we might be talking about them later. It's fine.
I was gonna say I have to do the important bit.
No, you don't.
Pete, how are you? How's your week been? And what the beep have you been playing?
So my week has been a week. 7 days, exactly. Mm-hmm. That's how weeks work. It's great.
That is how they work. And in America, they start on Sunday.
Yeah, so it's been a week. That's what I was referencing.
Yes, but in here in the UK, they start on Monday.
Yes, we do. I don't know why. It's very weird.
It's
anyway,
weird. The calendars are different. Everything. People back in the US. Anyway.
It is. Yeah. So it's been a week. It's been a busy week, but still.
Well, I like that. That should be the title. Anyway.
We probably shall. Yeah. So there's not really been. I'll be honest. Not really a lot of time to play games. So I will go over the two that I've played very, very briefly. One is a continuing game. Obviously, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 second run through.
Yes.
Currently, at the moment, I'm doing a mime run.
You're just not talking to anyone?
No, actually, there are enemies in the game that are mimes.
Oh.
And I'm trying to go and find every single one of them because, you get costumes for them, and that's that classic baguette costume that everyone was wearing.
Oh, goodness.
So I want to go into the final fight with everyone baguetting up. So I'm doing
that's awesome.
And they also give good XP as well, so it's good for farming. But there is obviously I think there's only 7 in the game, 8. I think I've missed one, but that doesn't matter because you don't get you get a costume for a character that's unaffected that you won't need later on anyway, so it doesn't matter. No spoilers.
There you go.
So yeah, I'm just currently running through trying to find the mimes. Then I'll be going on to some of the more difficult super bosses before going on to the end. And then I can finish the game and then go on to the new DLC. So I'll report back once I've done all that.
I know we talked a little bit about it last week, but we'll talk about it a little bit more not more, again. Does it make you appreciate the game more the second time through?
More so than the first time. It's exactly the same. Still absolutely I still love the game. Like, the music is still incredible. The
music is good. Yes.
The visuals are astounding. Like, it's a game that I absolutely love and have recommended to everyone to play. Yes. And just playing it the second time round, like, was just purely for fun, just to enjoy some of the nuanced stuff that I didn't pick up on the first time.
Right.
And this one is solely, like I said to Brent in the Game of the Year show, was solely so that I could see what the other ending was that I didn't have last time.
Right.
Because I felt like I might have made a bad choice.
Pete needed to get a happy ending.
It's not rising to that one.
That's what
I know, that was... Yeah, I'm not even going to finish the point I was going to make there anyway.
No, make it. It was good.
No.
I was enjoying it thoroughly.
I saw that one coming.
I know.
So, the other game that I've been playing, literally just played probably the opening hour of it, was a game that I had purchased over Christmas, so one of the ones I mentioned just last week. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh, yes. How is that?
It's interesting.
Okay.
Because it hasn't actually done anything yet. Because it's only the first hour. It's just...
Oh, no.
It's an extended tutorial section, but...
Yeah, but so was Expedition 33, and I faded.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that it's quite simplistic. It's basically just showing you everything that you would know from, like, a Western RPG aspect. Like, this is how you use power of persuasion. This is,
yes.
This is combat.
It's very Skyrim, then.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like, this is the sort of builds that you can do. No. So, it's not the most interesting start to the game, but I can sort of see why people are starting to love the characters, because there's a lot of personality in it.
Yeah, now that I picked up from, like, the brief Let's Plays I've caught here and there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of personality, which is why it caught my attention. But I just need to shoot things in the face. Speaking of which, I want to talk about that.
Sure.
Yes.
The opening hour has definitely highlighted one of the things that was coming up in Game of the Year discussions, and I think one of the reasons why it probably never won Game of the Years. The combat sucks.
Oh, no.
But I don't think it's supposed to be the strong point. No, it's very much Skyrim, Western RPG aspect, first person. Like, you have, like, a rotary wheel, basically, so it's in 4 directions, and then there's, like,
pretty typical.
Like, an icon that comes up that shows that you can parry and then, counter-attack, and it's quite dull. It's really dull. It's not fun, and I'm not looking forward to playing it for the combat. I'm looking forward to playing it just from the utterly ridiculous stuff that you can get up to in the world. Because I think that's the good thing about it so far, is that the cast of characters are at least engaging and enjoyable enough even in the first hour, even if most of your party does get completely slaughtered. Which is fine, but I can see where it's setting it up that you're now having to go into a town when you're a peasant, basically. Which, that's cool.
I was gonna say I like there are things about it that keep drawing me to it. I just I need to shoot things in the face.
Well, I'll let you know once I actually get past the opening stage and get into the first town sort of area and start doing some proper missions other than extended tutorial handholdy section.
Yeah.
So that should hopefully happen soon. I'm playing it on PC, but I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on Steam Deck. I might just play it solely on PC.
What?
But I've also added... There is another game in my backlog that I've added... I added last year, but it's now actually going to come up and be probably a regular thing, so I'll report back on this in the next few weeks when I finally get a chance to do it. After many years of hating RPGs, and now
Yes.
finally loving RPGs, I'm going to dip my toe into something that was never my kind of thing.
Okay.
MMOs.
Oh, MMOs. Yeah, because we did the MMORPG live service game Destiny 2, and Pete did not like it.
Yeah, so
I loved it.
Two people that were at my wedding, my best men, I bought them a copy of Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, awesome.
So I bought myself a copy of Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
So my mate, one of them has now unlocked his account and got it ready to go. So from many years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's going to be a party of expeditions over the realm. Let's just say.
That's very cool. Very
Oh God!
cool. I want to know how it goes.
It's going to take over my life, I think.
It is.
Oh
It is.
no!
I'm looking for that this year. I want a game that is going to take over my life. And if Brent were here and not sailing the seven seas, like he literally is on a boat.
Yeah,
he's
not actually pirating stuff.
Yeah, he would say Warframe. Wait, it's Warframe, right?
Yeah, Warframe. He's only been telling us for the last God knows how many years, and you still
5
forgot
years?
the name.
I was like, wait, Warzone? No, Warframe.
Brent, I hope you enjoy this when you eventually get to download it and listen to it on the Seven Seas.
Oh my gosh. But yes, I am looking for a game this year. Who knows? Maybe it will be that one. Who knows?
Yeah.
Hello, Flame.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, that's me for this week. So expect me to check back on FF14 at some point. All right, how's the week been? What you been playing? What you been streaming?
I have been playing what I've usually always been playing. I played Abiotic Factor, which is a game that takes over my life, but you know, it's a good game.
Oh crap! Sorry, there is one other
What?
thing that I need to talk to you about quickly.
Yes.
I played a demo for a game that you put up on the Game of the Year show.
Right.
Slayers X or X Slayers, whatever.
Yes. What'd you think of it?
It's a piece of shit.
I love it so much. But
Like,
you have to remember,
sorry,
I played the
I know,
FPSs back then.
But holy crap! Like, to put that up as Game of the Year is an absolute embarrassment to our Game of the Year
Everyone
show.
loves that game.
It's a piece of shit.
No, it's intentionally done like that. You just don't remember, Pete. You've
No,
changed, man.
It's appallingly bad. Like,
I love it so much.
the aim on it is so atrociously bad, though.
I love it so much. It's nostalgia for me. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
might-
It's just nostalgia fuel.
Yeah, but it's not a good
but I admit
game.
that.
That's
it's
the
like
problem.
watching Family Guy.
Okay, fine, but it's not a good game. It's to put it off for Game of the Year and so many other games that could have made
I
it.
know. I could have put Vampire Survivors. Wait, was that this year?
No,
Oh, see, I couldn't have done it.
no. But then again, we all have regrets when it comes to the
Exactly,
Game of the
Jacob.
Year. I kind of wish I would have put Balatro on 2024, but
I was surprised that that one didn't come
I
up.
didn't play it until after that Game of the Year show. So,
Oh, right.
but I definitely would, because Kurt messaged me about that Game of the Year show 2024, and went, "Had you played Balatro at the time, would you have put it up?" And I went, "Absolutely yes."
You know, this Vampire Survivors was like 3 years ago. You know what I should play? And I should have played it.
Mhm.
And then I should have put it up for Game of the Year. Megabunk.
Oh yeah.
And I avoided it on purpose because what you'll notice, lovely listeners and watchers of this show, I avoid popular crap and don't usually do stuff until it's old.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't really have a reason for doing that. I just do it. I just feel like if something is very, very popular, it's not popular on merit. It's popular because everybody wants to be like everybody else. That's dumb. That's high school mentality. But
I
it is
don't
how my
disagree
brain
with you
works.
to some degree.
Yeah. Yeah. My brain works like that. Danker says, Kylie loves the Megapunk. It's been a long time.
I mean, to be fair, it's the first time that you actually nominated a relevant game in 2020 in the Game of the Year show was Abiotic Factor,
I know.
which I was pleasantly surprised about.
I know, right? But except for the year that I nominated Goat Simulator 3. That was the same year.
True. I mean, you did do... Actually, Doom Dark Ages did make it this year as well. Last year, sorry.
Yeah. Ha! No, this is Danker's channeling Pie Lord. It's true.
Nice. Anyway, carry on. Sorry, I had to interject there because I did play that too. Because my God, what a piece of crap.
I, of course, played Abiotic Factor. As I said, I do. I just love that game. Like, I love it. And if you want to come follow me on my channel, lovely listeners and watchers, we're gonna do a community night. And oh great, see, Pete's settling in. Also, yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with tangent time. My brain has not shut off in about a week. So also I have decided, yes, I'm going with the Steam Deck. I will be purchasing it here after the carpet gets laid, because all I can think about is getting carpet and dining room sorted. It's all my brain can think about right now. And then it's gonna think about a Steam Deck. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the thing I wanted to reference earlier. So it was tangent time. There's a clip I saw. I think I saw it on YouTube. It might have been Instagram. Who knows? Or dares to dream. But it's this chick who's like showed like a bunch of clips. She's very cool. First of all, she looked amazing. Not that that matters. She showed a bunch of clips of a bunch of bros, gaming bros, being sad that Expedition 33 won. Now, Expedition 33 is not a game for me. I tried it, and I needed to shoot something in the face. See what Pete is playing it now.
You can shoot things in the face on the main world to get like a first turn.
Eventually, yeah,
and you can actually do it in the game.
It just kept going and going, but so she showed a bunch of clips of people just crashing out that Expedition 33 won Game of the Year. They were like, oh, I should have been, I don't know, some guy said Spider-Man, which was weird. And then a lot of other guys were like, Call of Duty, blah, 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 blah. And then she showed this guy saying something like, Expedition 33, it's always the mainstream games that get won, nobody ever votes for blah, blah, blah. And she was saying, the problem with people who play FPSs, and so I was like, what are you going to say? Is that FPSs, they tend to have their own little world, their own little clique. Mm-hmm. And all they know is that game, COD or, just pick any of them. Halo, all of them, just all of them.
Yeah.
That's the only world they know. They don't realize that the RPGs and all that world is massive, and that other people enjoy those games. They think that people don't enjoy those games because all they know is the shooting. And she wasn't wrong. So I do encourage you to go find that clip. It's a really good clip. But I thought it was interesting because I'm coming at it from the other side of her. Yeah. Which is, I am an FPS player. I do just want to shoot things in the face. I didn't like Expedition 33. But did it deserve to win Game of the Year? Absolutely. Frick yes. I can sit here and I can tell you, music is amazing, art design is amazing, game design is amazing, story's interesting, but it's amazing, it's creative. You
would have seen how very interesting it goes in many directions if you carry on playing it. But I can get why people don't want to play it. It's very melodramatic, so if you're not in the right frame of mind to play it, then go for it. Like, don't play it.
Well, one thing she mentioned, I believe she mentioned, because I got in a lot of conversations with people about it, but which is true for me, and Pete knows this. It's a very emotional story.
Yep.
I'm not so good with emotions.
No,
I mean, love a good story. I do love a good story. I don't like to be sad.
Yeah,
and it kept trying to make
that.
Me sad. Yeah.
I mean, that first, I remember I prefaced this by when I said it to you that first hour is, oof.
Yeah.
That will hit you like massively. So if you're not prepared for it and that's not what you want, then it's not going to be a good thing.
And I was prepared, and it was still like, oh, wow, okay.
But it gets you so into what this is. Like, it sets the stakes within that first hour immediately.
It absolutely does. But unfortunately, my way of handling emotions is shooting things in the face. In the game, FBI agent. So all of that to say that's why I'm still playing Abiotic Factor. I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. And then, Amazon, you so weird. the way they do the ads on our show. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, other games I played. I did finish Goodnight Universe.
Nice.
And I believe we got the good ending. And it says, I don't know if I agree because FPSs feel all-encompassing. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely different play styles. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I went to school in London. Everyone talks about Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is awesome.
I mean, when I went to school, luckily, Call of Duty was still a PC franchise, so...
Yeah.
It was only after... Yeah, it was still roughly like, PS2 sort of... Just about come about.
God of War was God of War, COD. I can't remember which one it is, but yeah, that had come out. Halo was about to come out. All this, so it was like, God, that was a good year for gaming. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, you can clearly see that there are different kinds of players. Like we know that. Like everyone knows that. But if you exist in your bubble, like if I only exist in the FPS bubble, if I did, I would be confused about Expedition 33. But because of rapid reviews and because I'm exposed to, Pete, Nana, Mike Tendo, everyone, Danker with a Steam Deck, Mike Tendo with a Nintendo, Pete with everything, Nana with everything. I get exposed to different ways of thinking, different play styles, and all that kind of stuff, which I'm very fortunate about because I know if I was sitting there and I had heard Expedition 33 won and I didn't know Pete, I would be going, what the man, what? But that just shows you how different our worlds are. And it shows that gaming is for everyone, which is the theme of Rapid Reviews since day one. Gaming is for everyone. Speaking of which, what was the other game I played, Pete? Vampire Survivors.
Vampire Survivors, yep.
That's right. I will just play that until I die.
Of course you will.
You can shoot things. And I have like perfect builds now. And so now I've kind of like, all I do is just sit there in the world and my character just sits in the middle of the screen. It just like kills everything.
Just don't even need to do anything. It just plays itself. No, it doesn't need to do anything.
Yep. Basically, which means that I will be bored of it very soon because I've already unlocked all the like secret
you
strategies.
Say that.
There's DLC and I need to get that.
You say that, but yeah, how many times have you played Fallout New Vegas?
Oh, I know. I really want to play that again.
There you go.
We're gonna talk to death about Fallout when you get to watch it, Pete. Look,
there's only 4 episodes out at the moment. I think there's 8 in the series, isn't there? So,
I think so, yeah.
Or season. So
we're gonna have a Fallout special, and I may wear this.
Yeah, I think I might fall out of that episode.
Isn't she amazing?
That's
See,
pretty cool.
After I lose weight, I'm gonna cosplay as Nuka Girl.
Nice.
Okay, enough of our prattling on. I'm gonna pour another glass of lime.
Of lime.
Wow, Pete. Wow. If anyone wants to redeem it, I will drink it while Pete talks, and then we're gonna move on and we're gonna talk about
Valley Girl.
AI.
God damn it! You sound like a Valley Girl there.
I did it on purpose.
Oh God, get out.
I watched something where there was a girl talking like that. I was like, oh my gosh. It's funny 'cause I don't hear American accents very often anymore. What was I going to say? Pete, it's your turn to talk. Please talk now. And Nana's redeemed a glass of wine, so I'm going to take it.
Cool.
You talk.
Yeah, we're covering news this week, so we've got some news stories that we can talk about, news that you can use, abuse, I don't know.
I would like to abuse the news of my snooze. Anyway.
Good night, everyone. This is a write-off. 16 minutes in. We'll just call it. No, I'm joking. Wouldn't do that to the band. Fan. Sorry.
The fan.
The fan.
Our fan.
Our fan. Yeah. That's that one that's constantly blowing in the background.
Yes.
Yeah. Our one constant fan.
Our only fan.
Oh. Anyway, we're going to start off with a rumour.
Ooh, I like rumours.
We're going to churn the rumour mill. So, this one came out at some point this week.
She said.
I highly doubt that any of this is true. Danka,
Pete
sorry,
doesn't
I
usually
do not.
Stuff.
No, I don't
Emotion,
usually.
Damn.
I know, I don't have that anymore. I wish I did. I'm not paying for
I
Nitro.
do, but it crashes my computer.
I know, so let's not do it. But maybe we can include it at some point in the future.
Just me saying emotional damage.
Nana, clip that. We need that for future reference.
Oh no! Yes.
Yeah, it might be a up-and-coming segment thing that if there's too many rumours, we might actually call it churning the rumour mill.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Up for that.
This one I thought was interesting enough to mention solely because of what's going on in the world at the moment.
Ooh, right.
So I'm going to admit this is a source that I'm not particularly familiar with, but obviously because it's rumours, going to have to use it. I'm not telling you what the source is until afterwards because it gives the game away.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to read some of it because obviously it's going to give the game away.
That's what she said.
So a major Czech retailer has listed prices for the Steam machine on a website, which is smarty.cz or CZ.
Right.
I believe this is interesting for various reasons, but we'll go into it. The listing states that the 2 terabyte model is going to be just over $1,050, and Alza.cz is listing it as just under $1,200.
Okay.
The 512 gigabyte model is listed at around $950. These are prices pre-sales tax as well.
Oh gosh, right.
Alza is a Slovak sister site that operates in euros, which also has the Steam machine listing. They're currently listing it as 1,010, so euros, which is just shy of 1,200 pre-sales tax.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
It's a lot of money.
But it is Steam, which means that it's probably good for 5 years.
Probably, yeah. The thing that I'm probably more interested about is, in terms of this rumour, is one, this probably falls into line somewhat with the rising price of graphics cards, RAM, and technology as a whole at the moment.
Yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me. But it is also the fact that is it possible that Steam probably did all of this beforehand, built all these components before this major rise, and actually some of the rising cost is probably as a result of the shortages that are being caused by putting together a large scale console.
Well, it's been in production for a while. Well, it's not production, but been in...
Well, it clearly has been in R&D and development, pre-development, all that sort of thing.
For years?
Yeah. So a lot of this has obviously come about from apparently leaks on Steam itself that people have obviously gone into, seen the source code and seen some listings in there.
Right.
So my interesting side of this is, why is this listed on a Czech retailer when Steam mostly sell things through their own storefront anyway? The Steam Deck was only available through Steam itself.
Yeah, when you said it was on a Czech site, my warning went up.
Yeah, that was mine straight away as well.
Is this bull beep?
Bull dookie.
But I'm gonna admit right now, before we finish out and go into talking, I will admit right now that might be a wise investment, because I think the consoles and the PCs that are coming are gonna be so completely unaffordable that that's gonna look like the budget option.
It will, but I think Steam or Valve will only do themselves damage if they have the 2 terabyte version at over $1,000, $1,000 or £1,000, €1,000, whatever it is, because it becomes less of an impulse purchase and less of of a thing for people who want to you know, the casual gamer, or not the enthusiasts of PC gaming who want a second setup.
I mean, you're correct, but even though I hate this, and I brought it up last week as well, or maybe the week before, I don't remember, but this is taking us back to, I know when Pete and I were teenagers at least, where when your family, because it had to be a family decision, decided to buy a computer.
God damn it.
It became like, we have to discuss this. Is this what we want? Is this, you know, gonna last? Which one? You know, it was like it wasn't kind of like we are now. We're so used to it now. Like, oh, I just like that. I'm gonna get it. You know, it was a big purchase, big ticket item. Mm-hmm. And I am afraid, I said it last week, I'm gonna say it this week, probably say it next week. I'm very afraid that that is where we're going back to for a few years.
Unfortunately so, yeah. It's the big ticket price, like big ticket cost of everything. Yeah, I remember the first computer that my family got was, like, I remember my mum and dad discussing that for ages. Yes. And then even then, with them changing onto their first laptop,
oh gosh,
that was a big discussion as well.
Oh my goodness.
And then like randomly for like when I was 17, it was like, right, I'm going to go and buy a laptop because they're actually affordable.
Yeah, they started to come down in price.
Yeah.
But we talked about that too. Like, I always bring up Alienware before it was purchased by Dell. Mm-hmm. It's very to the people who are the younger generation, there is a huge distinction between Alienware before Dell and after Dell.
Yep.
Before Dell, Alienware was the top gaming laptop. The absolute top. They did desktops, but people bought them for their laptops. But you were dropping easily on a beginner level.
Nearly $2,000.
Yeah, easily, and actually more probably, because in America it was like $3,000, $4,000, which would be about $2,000 here at the time. And
back when it was 1.5, like.
Yes.
That one and a half or $2. I remember first time I went to America, it was $2 to the pound. I was like, good God, this is amazing.
Yep. I know, believe me, because I came the other way and I was like, oh, my money's gone. American dollar don't do nothing. But anyway, but my point being that there was no way. I wanted Alienware so bad. Like, I had dreams about it because they were beautiful machines at the time.
They were, yeah.
Very unique. Back then, people had to custom make their CPU housing and stuff like that. Because otherwise, it was just your boring, you know, black or gray. You know, that was
pretty
options.
much everything that you got, like, in terms of laptops, desktops, everything was like white, grey, or black.
That's it. And white only came about because Apple decided they would throw white into the mix.
Yeah.
Whereas Alienware had all this cool, like, neon green, neon red, and just different shapes. And they had the weird alien mask head thing that when you closed your laptop, it clicked. And even now I think about it.
It's still and it glows so when it was, like, plugged in and turned on.
And RGB at the time, where RGB was still new.
Yep. Which is why it cost you a lot of money.
It did, yeah. And
a lot of redundant parts I'm starting to realise in them.
Yes, I know. But that shows how far we've come. That what used to be crazy luxury, out of reach prices for materials dropped dramatically in the last 20 years. And now we're going back to those days. So the more I hear about the I was going to say Steam Deck, that's not what I mean, the Steam machine.
Yep.
I'm really leaning towards that for my next purchase. I am outside Steam Deck's 100%. I'm buying that in 2 weeks. But as far as like the future of my console, PC, all that stuff that we talked about last week, I am leaning towards the Steam machine, even though it's a huge price tag.
Oh, it is going to be.
I think out of all the options, I think it's going to be the best investment. Because I see my purchases, my higher purchase, and my biggest... No, higher purchases has a different meaning over here.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Bigger purchases.
Like your larger spending.
Yeah, larger spending. I see those as investments. So that's like, you know, like my car. I paid cash for my car, but it's a car that's going to last me forever, and it's beautiful, and I love it. But my point being, I see them as investments. And so, yes, my next console, my next PC or whatever, I'm happy to see that as an investment. I'm happy. Happy is not the word. I can justify spending, we'll say, £1,200 if it's going to last me.
Yeah.
I cannot justify £1,200 on a Xbox console that will be, obsolete in 2 years, because they'll come out with a cheaper Pro version. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's how everybody else does it, but that's how I do it. And so I'm kind of... Yes, the Steam machine, if it comes out at that price, it's a lot. But think of what you're getting with it. Long-term security.
Of course, but the only problem is that you used to be able to, once they first revealed the specs of the Steam machine, people were going to buy build mini PCs for relative cost.
Oh yes.
And I think people might still be able to do that if they buy second-hand parts.
I was going to say...
And that's probably what people will do if they don't come out at a good price point. But
is it the Raspberry Pi that you can build a PC on?
You can, yes, but obviously it's never going to be quite as powerful as what they're looking to do with this.
No, and it's just... I hate monopolies. I hate being forced obsolescence. I hate being forced to buy something that has parts that, like RAM, that are jacked up globally. But I don't know the way around it currently. Yeah. If that makes sense. I don't know how to get around the RAM situation or the GPU situation.
I don't know if there is, and this is the problems. I would like to upgrade my GPU at some point, but I'm not willing to pay the kind of cost for an incremental upgrade.
I'm not.
It's a stupid thing.
£5,000 for the next NVIDIA.
Yeah, not doing it.
And the NVIDIA I've got now is crap.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid.
Nope.
But yeah, I look at this and go, I look at the Steam machine and I go, if it comes in at a good price, would it be worth picking one of these up and getting rid of my PlayStation? Sell the PlayStation to do it, or get rid of the Xbox to do it and just buy a 4K Blu-ray player or just a Blu-ray player in general.
I'm leaning towards that. I can't say for definite what I'll do until the day arrives, and I know the specs completely and I know the prices. But yeah, that's exactly where I'm leaning.
I think I'd much rather have that in my front room, so that I can play PC games there. I've got a PC in my bedroom. It's like a second setup basically.
It is,
but it's a smaller unit to basically just have available and just. Okay, I'm playing. Say for instance, I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Or install it on the Steam Deck. I'm not going to play it on the Steam Deck, but the SD card can then just go straight into the Steam machine, and I'm playing it on a decent setup still, rather than sitting at my desk. I can sit on my sofa, or I can sit on my front room chair.
That's what I want.
And just pick up a controller, Bluetooth adapter, or the Steam controller itself, and go. Cool, I'm there. I'm done. No problem.
I absolutely agree.
No mess, no hassle, no fuss. Quite happy. That's what I'll be using it for, rather than going, okay, well, now I need to see whether I've got this game on Xbox or on PlayStation or on Switch or whatever, and I'm leaning more towards the PC ecosystem a lot more nowadays, and that's been a change of the last 18 months, I would say.
Yeah, well, I mean, we talked about it last week. I'm done with Microsoft. I'm over it. I'm done. I don't think they can do anything to win me back. I am going to say that. No. Remember, I'm an Xbox fangirl to our lovely listeners and watchers. I don't think that Microsoft can do anything to win me, a fangirl, back.
Oh, fuck.
So.
Oh,
hello, Goni. What?
You are fucking kidding me.
What?
I think we've got a problem.
Okay.
Bear with.
Okay. Hello, folks.
Unfortunately, my timer has gone on the recording, and I don't know if we're still recording.
Well, we're still live, so
I know that, so I might just have to use.
We rip the audio.
We'll carry on.
Look,
let's just carry on as is. Let's just carry on. It's fine. Let's do it. It's fine.
We'll do it live. Literally.
Do it live. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Anyway, let's move on because I'm not going to dwell on that anymore. Because pee me off. Right, we've got 4 stories that we can cover.
Sweet.
2 of them I'd say 2 of them are related to the same studio, so let's just leave those together. One of them's related to something else within that as well, so we'll probably leave that. So let's move on to that company that you don't want to talk about anymore and you don't want to support, Xbox.
Oh, great. I just declared. But yes, go on, Pete.
Okay, so the Xbox Developer Direct has been announced with the date, and they've noted the games that they are going to be covering.
Oh, great.
So the upcoming Developer Direct will feature, apparently, a currently unannounced 4th game. But we'll get into that. So the digital event will stream on Thursday, 22nd of January, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, or 6 p.m. UK time. And we'll include new...
stream that?
Kind of. It was the one in June that we used to do.
Oh, that was...
No, this is usually, like, for the last couple of years, this is where they've done their big showcase thing.
Yeah.
It's where they showed off Claire Obscure last year, South of Midnight, and Ninja Gaiden 4.
I remember that.
And then Ninja Gaiden 2 Black as well. So this year is actually two games from the same studio.
Right, okay.
Forza Horizon 6, Fable, and so Playground Games are there in heavily, which Brent, I believe, did mention before. It was rumoured, I think it was last week, that they were going to be showing those 2 games.
Yeah.
And that's now been confirmed. But a very obscure one is going to be on there as well, with Game Freak. Obscure? No.
Wait, no, what is it?
Game Freak.
Wait, that's Pokemon, isn't it?
Yes, they do other they do other things. So they've got a game coming out called Beast of Reincarnation.
Oh gosh, which is going to be the title.
I know, looks stupid. So anyway, it's now being claimed that the show will not only feature those 3 games. According to Shinobi602 on Twitter, who has a history of reporting confidential information about upcoming games, it will feature a secret 4th game. I think this is going off the fact that last year they had 4 games and then they revealed a 5th, which ended up being Ninja Gaiden 2 Black.
Yeah.
So VGC can corroborate this and understands that the 4th game is a smaller scale original game from one of Xbox Game Studios' first-party developers.
Right.
The 4th title will round off an event mainly focused on Xbox's big first-party games planned for 2026. Like we said, Forza Horizon 6, which is set in Japan and coming to Xbox and PC, but then eventually to PS5.
Right.
Then also Fable, which is it's been rumoured heavily that apparently is going to come to PS5.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I think that's going to be part of the actual showcase. They will reveal the PS5 day and date logo.
I hope it's a good game. I just don't think it will be.
Possibly. Yeah, and then also Game Freak's next game, which is the first in-depth look at Beast of Reincarnation, which feels a bit weird, but
it's a terrible name.
I mean, bearing in mind that Game Freak have also done Pando Land, Pocket Card Jockey, and Tembo the Badass Elephant independently as well. So they also made Little Town Hero as well, which was a pile of crap.
But I like Little Town Hero. But...
It was a pile of crap. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna say in terms of speculation for this, there's not much speculation really to be had. Nana's asked, is it possibly Double Fine's newest thing? Potentially. Ooh, I don't know.
Love Double Fine. I would like to see their stuff.
Didn't they release a game last year though?
They did, yes.
And it wasn't very well received from what I remember.
It wasn't. I don't remember what it is now, but you're correct. It wasn't well received, but it's Double Fine. I love it.
I know. In terms of like who's going to be on there, it's hard to say because like a smaller studio, it could be anyone. They have quite a lot of studios under their banner. It's hard to know. But in terms of, let's say, release dates, we can speculate on that. I was listening to a podcast earlier where they seem to think that Fable's coming out last, like this year.
I mean, it's their biggest game from what I remember.
Mm-hmm. So they're suspecting that Horizon 6 comes out March.
That actually is a big game for them. So yeah, okay.
And then with a 6-month exclusivity window, it would mean around October it comes to PlayStation 5. Around about that time is when they release Fable.
Yeah.
I still suspect the Fable's going to be 2027 though.
I don't think that Fable will be, if it's this year, and that's a big if, I think it will be October.
I'm going with November if it is this year. And I think if they're doing November, it will be mid to late November.
Yeah.
And Double Fine did do Brutal Legend, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. They did. They did a lot of funny games because they got a great sense of humor.
Yes.
They're like the Cult of the Lamb people. Who is that again?
God, what?
I know, I just blanked out. Yes, them.
Yeah.
They have that same kind of sense of humor, and I love it.
Yeah.
Devolver and Double Fine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm not necessarily... I am kind of looking forward to this to some degree. I usually do watch it. It's usually about an hour long. Only because you never know. I'm excited about Forza Horizon 6.
I know you are. Yeah, you and Brent would be, yeah.
I'm really, 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 really hoping that Forza Horizon 6 comes out before October.
Yeah.
Because that's when my Game Pass lapses and I want to play it before it goes.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got to, because from what I can tell, and also correct me if I'm wrong, our lovely audience and Pete, there's no big games for Microsoft in the first quarter. Unless
not as far as I'm aware. I'm still unsure, so I'm going to check really, but
I don't think there is.
I'm still wondering when Clockwork Revolution comes out. I don't know. I'm going to have to look.
And did I say it? I don't know because I've drank a lot of wine, but Denker agrees with you that Fable will not be here this year.
I'm not surprised. No official release date, but it suggests a 2026. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if that comes out this year either.
I just don't understand Microsoft. I'm done with you.
I think the only one is that doesn't have a solid release date is Campaign Evolved, is it?
Yeah, but
who cares?
And yeah, I'll probably play it, but
yeah, play it is different. I don't know.
I'm not looking forward to it. I won't enjoy it while I play it.
But that's the problem.
I'll play it.
No, I'm not even going to do that. I'm not willing to support that studio anymore.
No, you're right. You're right. See, I'm still... Did you hear me? I said, no, Microsoft can't do anything to win me back.
Oh,
and they can't. And I'm still like, I'll play Halo.
Oh, I play it. Yeah.
Stupid dumb Halo.
But that's the problem, is how they get you. Like, I know full well that I will play Forza Horizon 6.
Yeah, well, see...
And I am admitting that, but I'm not willing to pay money for it. After my Game Pass subscription runs out, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of there.
I'm not paying for Halo. You're crazy. I've bought enough Halo to last a lifetime. Ha! It's infinite, you could say. Donnie says, I can't think of anything from Xbox that I want to play.
No, I don't
either.
Because say Clockwork Revolution is probably the only one that actually somewhat interested me. And it's not even interesting enough for me to keep Game Pass for. It will probably come out on PS5. It will probably be PC. So I'll just go, screw it.
I'm so angry at the gaming industry right now.
Sucks.
So mad.
Shall I make you more angry?
Might as well.
Okay. I believe this was something that was rumoured a while ago, or potential that they were looking into certain things for it. So let's just crack into it. Sony has patented a new technology that would see PlayStation games play themselves with the help of AI.
Why? Why? What is wrong with the world? Why?
I knew this would make you angry. It made me quite angry as well.
Why?
Nana's just put, Sony, why?
Exactly.
Anyway, shall we go into it? Shall we discuss?
Let's find out why.
As described in patent documents, Ghost Player would see players call down an AI-generated ghost version of the player character, which could either play out the solution to a particular part of the level or complete it entirely.
Why? That's what chat's for.
I know. This was originally for... Not everyone streams, though.
I know, I was being sarcastic.
Danka, Sony playing with itself. Kinky.
Brilliant. Nice.
The patent was originally filed in September of 2024, but the World Intellectual Property Organization published an international stats report on the patent this week. Patent, whatever.
Whatever.
For example, if a player was stuck on a puzzle in an Uncharted game, the guide mode would seemingly present an AI-controlled Nathan Drake demonstrating the solution before the player did it themselves. The complete mode would complete the section for the player.
That means that guides are not needed anymore on the internet. Twinfinite will be out of a job, and so will IGN.
No.
Wait, does Twinfinite still exist?
I have no idea.
Apologies if not. But IGN will be out of a job with their guides.
Pretty much every gaming publication will be out of there because a lot of focus has been going on to guides, including Kotaku.
Gani says maybe for people that are struggling that don't want to look up a guide. Guides are awesome.
Unfortunately, it might be for those kinds of people. This got mentioned earlier, and I probably have to agree with it as well in another podcast. It's for those kinds of people that do not play games. Those Netflix kind of people who just want to watch things. They don't want to actually.
My stream.
No, but that's different, isn't it? Like they will just. Some people just want to watch a video game for its story, narrative, and all that. They don't actually want to play it.
Some people just want to watch the world burn while the game is playing itself, while Sony plays with itself.
Yes. Anyway, modes in games that assist with puzzles and combat challenges are common. Many games will allow players to skip encounters or lower the difficulty if they find it challenging.
Angry.
And puzzle games often include a hint system. However, some modern Sony titles, such as God of War Ragnarok, have been criticised for giving the player too much assistance with puzzles due to NPC companions loudly hinting at the solution to puzzles as soon as they begin. And that is very true.
I mean, they do. It's true.
Yeah.
But that's for people like me. No,
So,
that is...
Anyway, so there's basically a diagram here of how the pattern works. So it says Ghost Assistance, game logic or system logic, goes down to action card, select Ghost Assistance, mode settings, and then guide mode, complete mode. It then goes mode setting switch to Assistance AI engine into gameplay, and then that the mode setting filters down to story, combat, explore, and full game mode, and then Ghost character selection is off of that basically. So it's how it works is basically what you're going to choose and then how you're going to choose it pretty much.
So Ghost of Tsushima.
That was even more awful by your standards.
I was sitting there I was trying to force anything into it that would work.
It is claimed that the AI model would be trained on existing footage of the game instead of being pre-recorded series of inputs by the developer.
AI is not there yet.
No, the AI-generated Ghost Player system appears to be an evolution of the PS5 Game Help system, which was launched alongside the PS5. When supported, Game Help can provide players with guidance via images or videos via the PS5 card system, which can be called up in-game. It's worked quite well for some games, but I think it's a largely forgotten thing that people just don't care about. Remember when the PS5 first came out and Astro's Playroom came out, and that was basically a big thing for it? It was like... Yeah, nobody's really used it since then.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, they haven't.
While not widely used, this has been praised by PlayStation fans who enjoy trophy hunting due to the convenience of not having to call up a separate guide on another screen, such as a phone.
I have
I'm done with it.
I have 100%ed one game in my life, and it wasn't even on the PlayStation, and that was Little Kitty Big City. No, I 100%ed two games. Unpacking and Little Kitty Big City. I do not care about trophies and trophy hunting. What the F? That takes away from the game. Gandhi says there's a few games that literally show the function in a tutorial before you enter some rooms. Exactly! That's plenty. And it said, did Pylor decide to just join us here in spirit? But can this burble Can this burble bust, please?
Please please burst the burble.
Burble. I've made no secret that I want that AI bubble. Like, again, I want to reiterate, there's nothing wrong with AI as a tool. AI should be a tool. AI is a great tool. AI just, it's got so much potential, but it's not there yet. I'm so glad to hear you say it, or read you say that, Nana.
Can I stop you there?
Things.
Can I stop you there?
What?
Because I want to move on to the next story.
Oh.
Only because I feel like it's relevant.
Okay.
Relevant
to this next.
Because Divinity and Baldur's Gate 3 developer Larian has said that they won't use a generative AI to create concept art or in the process of writing Divinity.
Oh, I'm so glad about that.
But the developer is still interested in using the technology in other areas.
Yeah, like, I don't think there's anything wrong. Yes, Connie, the relevant elephant. I don't think there's anything wrong in using AI. I think there's something very wrong. Again, I'm repeating myself from last week. Very wrong when you fire an entire department and try to replace it with AI. That's not going to happen. We're not there yet. We are not there. In fact, someone gave me a set of towels this year at Christmas, and they're Christmas towels. They're AI. Like, there's a...
What?
There is a deer. I should have brought them. There's a deer on the front. Like, I guess it's supposed to be Rudolph. I don't know. And it's missing a leg.
Amazing.
And the tree is melded into some weird present gift thing that is in, like, a weird shape. And all this kind of, and it's like, no! Connie says AI towels.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, how do you make AI towels?
It's because, okay, so this happened. This is a small tangent, but this is a good tangent, I promise. So, as people know, I'm a graphic designer. I've been a graphic designer. Okay, Pete. For over like 20 years. I thought you were grabbing your Steam Deck. So what happens with graphic design is people have always tried for years to do a cheaper way than just hiring people like me. And so they've created templates, they've created clip art, they've created all this kind of stuff. And so a lot of the stuff you'd see in stores is not made by a human, it's made by clip art or, a digital printing crap. Stuff that I do for a living, actually. Now, instead of that stupid generative art, they're doing AI generative art. Because it's cheaper. They don't have to hire people like me. They don't have to pay people like me. They can just click a button and go, oh, that looks like a Christmas, generate a Christmas deer with mistletoe in its antlers. I don't know. I don't remember what the towels look like. I have to look at them again. And then they just print like 1 million towels and then sell them to stores who then sell them to the public. And we have crap, low quality art now because of it. With that said, please hire people like me. We will make real art.
Cool. Anyway, moving on to the story.
Yes.
Following Larian's reveal of the Divinity game at Game Awards, CEO Sven Vincke confirmed to Bloomberg that the studio was using Gen AI to explore early game ideas. That was just a recap for those who didn't hear about it. Vincke stated that Larian was using AI to explore ideas, flesh out PowerPoint presentations, yada yada yada. Right placeholder text. But said no generative AI-generated content would make it into the final game, that everyone at the company is more or less okay with the way they're using it. This wasn't enough to satiate some users on social media who argued that even the use of Gen AI for the concept phase meant replacing human ideas.
I'm not 100% on board with that, because I think that, like, me as an artist, if someone hires me and I do a design, but I just want to kind of tweak it, maybe add something. Maybe they're like, oh, what would this look like pink? Now, normally what I have to do is take that image in, recolor it in Photoshop, or whatever program I'm using. It's usually Photoshop. Recolor it by hand, turn it to a JPEG, and send it on. Mm-hmm. With AI, I can just go, make all of this section pink. And it does it, and I send it on. That I love. I love
it's
that.
Good for that sort of thing. I agree.
Yes. It's a good tool for that.
But that's what we keep saying, and that's how it should be seen. It is a tool to assist, not solely to rely upon.
No, not replace.
No
yes,
replacement.
Exactly.
Assist.
Yep.
Like, if you can cut down development costs, if you can cut down things like that, fine. Mm-hmm. There's no issue with it, so long as it's not replacing good, honest talent.
Yeah. I just... It's so low quality that I cannot understand. Like, I get AI ads on YouTube now all the time, especially this weird Tai Chi guy. And it's, like, so obviously AI, and it's, like, Uncanny Valley. And I'm thinking, how did anyone think that this is a good idea?
I have no idea.
That it's going to sell things? And that's what they're doing in now in the games universe. And it's like, no, this is bad. This is bad.
Anyway, Svinky responded online. This was after, obviously, that's said. And I can't repeat some of the words that were said because this family-friendly podcast that I now have to edit because I've done several of them before.
You said a wordy there.
Holy feck, guys. We're not pushing hard for or replacing concept artists with AI.
Exactly.
We have a team of 72 artists, of which 23 are concept artists, and we are hiring more. The art they create is original, and I'm very proud of what they do. I was asked explicitly about concept art and the use of Gen AI. I answered that we use it to explore things. I didn't say we use it to develop concept art. The artists do that, and they are indeed world-class artists. Now the Larian boss has said, as part of a Reddit AMA, so if you remember when we covered this before, that he was going to do this. Actually, you might not have been here for the Christmas episode. We mentioned it then. The generative AI won't be used as part of the concept art creation, so that there can be no doubt over the origin of any assets. So, quote, so first off, there's not going to be any Gen AI art in Divinity, began Sven Vinky. I know there's been a lot of discussion about using AI tools as part of the concept art exploration. We already said that doesn't mean that the actual concept art is generated by AI, but we understand it created confusion. So, to ensure there's no room for doubt, we've decided to refrain from using Gen AI tools during concept art development. That way there can be no discussion about the origin of the art. Vinky went on to explain that while Gen AI won't be used for concept art, the studio isn't entirely abandoning the technology. Quote, having said that, we continuously try to improve the speed which we can carry things out. The more iterations we can do, the better in general the gameplay is. We think Gen AI can help with this, and so we're trying things out across departments. We hope that that it can aid us to refine ideas faster, leading to a more focused development cycle, less waste, and ultimately a higher quality game. The important bit to note is that we will not generate creative assets that end up in the game without being 100% sure about the origins of the training data and the consent of those who created data. If we use a Gen AI model created to create in-game assets, then it will be trained on data we own.
Yeah, see, again, that's using it as a tool. I don't actually see anything wrong with that.
Yeah,
as long as you're only pulling from your own library.
Sure, and
nothing wrong with that.
This is something that I want to raise as a part of this, because actually I think it's quite reasonable that he said it this way. And I'm going back to it. It says, leading to a more focused development cycle, less waste, and ultimately higher quality game.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It is. Because do you remember how long the development for Baldur's Gate 3 was?
Oh, yes.
Very long.
Yeah, and they changed the delivery date multiple times.
And put it into early access as well. And then built on it from early access.
Yeah.
Over probably about 2 odd years?
Yeah.
I mean, in its early access, it only had the first act of the game, didn't it?
Yep.
And then they added on to that, and then went on to become Game of the Year.
Yep.
So,
I don't see this as a bad thing. I don't.
I don't either.
In my very humble, doesn't mean anything in the long run opinion.
Yep.
That's how you should use AI.
I agree.
As again, as a tool. I know I'm repeating myself, but yeah, that. That's what I say.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's anything else to add from this story, really. Most of it is all just fluff. So, I'm going to move on to the next story, and the final story, mostly because it's related.
Right.
Because Baldur's Gate 3 developer Larian has suggested that any potential Switch 2 port of the RPG is out of his hands.
Oh. Okay. I mean, obviously they're having someone else develop the port, I guess.
They weren't.
Is that what they mean?
No, they would have been doing it themselves. Apparently. But
Okay.
let's get into this.
Okay, let's get
because
into
it's
it.
an interesting one. The RPG is already available on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, but many fans have been asking for a Switch 2 port, which allowed them to play it on the go with Joy-Con controllers.
Okay.
Play it on the go, idiots. In an Reddit AMA held on Friday, Sven Vinke was asked if Baldur's Gate 3 would ever come to Switch 2, and if it's even technically possible considering the size of the RPG. Yes, it is. Game key card. Vinke indicated that any future port was down to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to reread that because that did not read very well.
Yeah.
I didn't read it very well. Vinke indicated that any future port was down to Baldur's Gate 3 and Dungeons and Dragons owner Wizard of the Coast.
Oh.
Which it has since parted company with for its next big game.
Right. I didn't realize Wizards of the Coast was involved in that.
You're joking, right?
I live under a rock.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking.
Sorry, a game that was developed solely on the dice roll system from fricking Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, Disco Elysium. It is. Watch me find out Wizards of the Coast did Disco Elysium.
No, they didn't. But this was solely using a lot of the intellectual property from D&D, which is,
you're right. I did think, I recognize some of those things from the not novels, but the handbooks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really
anyway,
need to play Baldur's Gate 3.
Me too. I really want
Looks
to.
really good.
Yeah, I do
There's
too.
no reason why I haven't, and I've watched plenty of Let's Plays, and it's hilarious.
Oh, I know the reason why I haven't played it.
Everything. It's just a really big game. That's my
that, and the price never came down.
No, it didn't. It didn't. Unfortunately, that happens when you have like a really good game and everybody buys
Game of the Year.
And win Game of the Year, they don't lower the price.
Try telling that to Expedition 33. That went on sale a few times.
Oh, did it really?
Mostly, yeah.
That's
It was towards the end of the year. It went on a good sale. Probably
well, that's good.
Probably to capitalise on that good hype.
Now, see, that's the way you should
Which is
do.
good.
Yes.
And I reckon it didn't go down in price, probably because of Wizards of the Coast. Anyway, moving on. Let's go on.
I think so.
So, quote, we would have loved to bring Baldur's Gate 3 to Switch 2, but it wasn't our decision to make, Vinke stated.
Wow, okay.
While Vinke's comments don't rule out Wizards of the Coast putting out its own Baldur's Gate 3 Switch 2 port, this reportedly isn't happening. According to noted insider Nate the Hay, as of last year, a Nintendo version isn't in the works.
That's crazy.
Quote, whilst Larian would love to bring Baldur's Gate 3 to the Switch 2, their relationship with Hasbro at Wizards of the Coast is not healthy.
Wow. The girls are fighting again.
I know, that's why I thought I brought this up, because actually I think there's a lot bigger implications in respect to this. Because Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro are not going to want to sit on a massively successful property like Baldur's Gate, which means that they're probably going to farm Baldur's Gate 4 out to another developer. And is it going to be any better than Baldur's Gate 3? Probably not.
I can't see it. That was like the way Halo 3 and Bungie and Microsoft were a perfect fit. That's how Baldur's Gate 3 is. It's that perfect fit. Yeah, Connie says meow. Exactly.
Yep.
There's some drama.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually forgot that. Who made Baldur's Gate 2?
Is it BioWare?
You are correct.
Ha!
And they also made
that.
the first one too.
I can't believe I remembered that. I loved Baldur's Gates 2. I'm not drinking.
No, clearly not.
Yeah.
No, so actually, the Larian were brought on obviously because the BioWare were not going to make Baldur's Gate 3.
No,
So
they're past that.
No, and then so they brought Larian on. They basically just made, Larian a studio pretty much, in some degree. I know they're like quite a well-respected studio, but it took them into the mainstream, let's say, more so, because not a lot of people would have played like Divinity before. No,
they wouldn't have. But it's it's decent. Also, Ned, did you know that BioWare made a Sonic game?
Sonic Brotherhood: The Dark Chronicles on DS, and it was a pile of steaming dog crap.
Insane! I've seen the Let's Play on Game Grumps.
It's awful. It's so awful.
It's bad.
It was one of those notorious rush jobs.
And you can tell.
Yeah, they did not care about that property in any way, shape, or form. They were just like, let's make a quick buck.
But that was that weird time where like every Sonic game was bad, and then Generations came out, and it was better.
It still wasn't very good, but
it's better.
No, I mean Sonic Generations is a good game, but like it didn't change its fortunes at all.
No.
No, not for a while anyway.
No.
Still hasn't.
Yeah.
So, it's Gordon. It's not even worth playing. The gameplay is crap. The story is crap. The visuals are crap.
Yep. There's a lot of glitches too.
So again, I said the gameplay sucks.
Yeah, well, that's true. I would say go watch Game Grumps, but I don't want to advertise another.
No, don't bother. Just go and watch any playthrough on YouTube.
Yes.
Anyway. Nana says Frontiers is apparently good, but it's also gone open world, so no. No, Sonic in open world shouldn't be done.
Yeah, that was a weird one, but it did do well, didn't it?
Reasonably.
Yeah.
I mean, review-wise, it did okay. I don't think. It's sort of like putting Metroid Prime into open world. Probably shouldn't be done as well. Or Mario Kart. Probably shouldn't do Mario Kart in open world either.
Gani says Sonic Generations was good. I want to play the Shadow version. Yeah, I like Sonic Generations, and I'm not like a diehard Sonic fan. I'm just a leftover from the old days.
Yeah, me too.
From the golden age. So I enjoyed that one myself.
Yeah, I want to play Sonic Cross Shadows Generations, but I'm not willing to pay the money that they were asking for it. So I'll wait for a serious reduction. So, anyway, that's our news for the week. I don't know how long this has gone on for because my diamond broke.
I don't either. Let's see. I'm going to look right now.
Oh, I know. It's an hour and 30-something minutes that we've been streaming for. So we breezed through this quite quickly.
I mean, yeah, considering that we spent, you guys don't know who are listening at home, our lovely listeners, we spent like almost half an hour just chatting.
No, beforehand, we covered more actually on the rumour than we did actually the actual news stories, which is ridiculous. Shall I go and see if there's any other updated news stories just quickly to run through?
Okay, just look quickly and I'm going to drink this last drop of wine.
Okay. Nope, nothing new since this morning.
Well, there you go.
Well,
I told you.
Anyway.
Slim pickings in this first quarter. Always is. I will say this. I saw, and it's probably existed forever, so you can make fun of me if you want. So, people probably know the Starfield legacy here, which is way back when Starfield was first announced. Me and Kieran, who was a co-host at the time, were like so excited. Pete did not. He was not excited.
For what, sorry?
Starfield.
Then it switched.
And then it switched. A very classic episode. Please go check it out over on YouTube. And Pete became excited. Me and Kieran were like... And then Starfield came out. And I was so sad. So sad. I didn't make it past the first...
I was incredibly sad too.
Thing.
Because it sucked.
And then Pete was sad too. So we were all sad. So, I've gone back to Starfield a few times because, exactly, Gani says, quiet in January. I've gone back a few times to Starfield because I am a Bethesda fangirl. Maybe not for much longer. Fingers crossed, hoping. No, I just never took to it. I just enjoy it. Yesterday, I saw a Let's Play from I Am Krusty, as usual. You can mod it. And Pete, don't roll your eyes yet.
I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
You don't?
No, I do.
You can mod it to be Star Wars.
No.
Old classic Star Wars.
I have not seen that mod already, despite the fact that it's doing the rounds on the internet.
It's so amazing. It looks so good. It sounds so good. Downside, you can be Jar Jar, but who cares about that part? I pretend Jar Jar doesn't exist. Gandhi says, I picked up Fallout 3 for a $5 on Steam, and that's been fun to replay. Yes, love Fallout 3. I mean, New Vegas is my favorite, but Fallout 3 is a good shout. But holy crap! So I'm gonna watch some more Let's Plays of the Star Wars mod. I would get Starfield for that. Pete has outlawed Star Wars. Aha! Outlaw. Pete's so tired of me.
No, I'm just generally tired.
Well, that too. But I have a cutoff period for Star Wars. I still love and adore. Like, I still love classic Star Wars. I just do. I'm never gonna stop that. So I still get excited. What?
Courtney's comment. It kind of shows me we want an open world space Star Wars game. Did you forget that the Star Wars Outlaws exists?
We're trying to.
I know. I was
to
too.
To be fair, I don't think Outlaws was a bad game.
It's just a piece of crap.
It's just an Ubisoft game.
Yeah, it was. So therefore, was just a piece of crap.
It just,
okay. Gordy has clarified. Yeah, like a good one.
Yeah, like a good one, though.
Okay, fine,
I mean, they do try, they do try ever so often, but no, for real, can you imagine, let's just pretend for 2 seconds, can you imagine a VR game where you're, like, walking through Tatooine? Or...
No, because I'm freaking done with Tatooine. Let it rest.
Okay, the Ewok planet.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, and Jub Jub dance. Go and dance with the Ewoks. Oh my gosh, would you imagine dancing with the Ewoks? I would die happy.
Nana says, I forget most Ubisoft games exist, besides Rayman. That is true.
Rayman's good. That is true.
Unfortunately, Rayman's a dead franchise.
It is.
Sucks so bad.
It does. But the guy is a dick. I don't know if you have to bleep that out, but he is.
You mean Michel Ancel, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yup.
I know.
Frenchy French name.
Remember we had this when we talked about Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yes, which I want, because I love Beyond Good and Evil. Guy says, I can already dance with Han Solo. Yes, the Let's Dance game of Star Wars, version of Star Wars. I forget what it is. It Let's Dance? But yes, you can do a Star Wars dance game with Han Solo.
Yeah, it was. And yes, I was right. It was Michel Ancel. Who then went on to become a farmer.
Yes, I remember that.
Farmer
His
Ancel.
whole family, they just, yeah. Yup.
Nice. God, why do I remember these such obscure things that have happened?
It's like Obscure 33. We probably should end this.
This is shocking. Why have you made so many bad Claire Obscure references this episode?
I don't know. I'm just kind of obsessed at the moment. Guy says it was a Kinect game. Yes, it was. I think. Remember Kinect? Yes, I do. What was Kinect's secret code name, Pete? I forgot.
Project Natal.
That's it. Like what?
Do you remember Project Milo as well?
Which one was Project Milo?
It was the Lionhead thing where Peter Molyneux made all those promises about it being an interactive buddy, and it was like...
I sure as heck remember Peter Molyneux making his promises that he can never keep. I fell for it every time. Here's how long, lovely listeners and watchers, I fell for Peter Molyneux's BS. He released an iPad game probably about 10 years now. Holy crap, I'm old. And I was like, I was there day one.
I know you were.
And it was just not good. It was so bad. I was like, no!
Yeah. Why do I remember these such dog crap things about the gaming industry?
I know.
Who the hell remembers what the freaking code name for Connect was?
You, Pete, which is why I asked you. Do you remember when they introduced it on stage with the dogs?
Oh my god.
It was bad.
Why?
It didn't do well at all. I was like, why? This is not ready. Like I am with AI. I was like, this is not. This one is not ready.
Honestly, they had it for the 360, and it was clearly meant as a tech demo for what they were doing with the Xbox One, and it should never have seen the light of day before the Xbox One, and it shouldn't have had integration on the Xbox One at all, or been forced upon you in any way for them to then take it back later anyway.
They embarrassed themselves on stage that year. Oh my gosh, Gani says, I did see Peter Molyneux at EGX a couple years ago. Weird. Oh my. See, he's one of those like
he
ones
did appear,
that
unfortunately.
I still want to meet him. And I don't really know why. I guess there's still this ethos or this thing around him from back at Lionhead or whatever it's called.
Lionhead Studios, yeah.
Lionhead Studios, where I just believed everything that came out of his BS mouth. I did. I wanted Fable to be the game where you could feel emotions and make decisions.
You can plant a tree and come back 20 years later and it's a full-on forest.
That worked for me. I'm a dork and I was a sucker. I was like, oh, this is so good. And believe me, Fable's a great game. I love Fable 1 and 2. I really do. Fable 3 I actually enjoy. We talked about this last week.
Half that game's okay.
But as a person who was... At that time, I was coming off of Sims 2, I think. Maybe 3. I adored Sims. I'm from that generation. And then here he is telling me I can do everything I do in Sims, but in like a fantasy medieval setting with hilarious British humor. I'm like, I'm there. And then it didn't work. It didn't happen. Oh, God, he says Milo is like the first AI.
It was true. And it was as bad as it was ever going to be.
That's true. Okay, we're going to end this part of the show.
No, I want to talk about Peter Molyneux now for a lot longer.
I'm sure he's somewhere and he's like, I've heard my name.
I shall appear from nowhere. Shall I reach out for an interview?
Someone is talking about me.
Shall I reach out to try and get an interview with him? See if we can talk about all those lies.
I'll be like, Peter Molyneux, I still believe in you.
I still believe. All I'm going to say is gunshot in Fable 2, and that's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off about that entire game. This whole good lead up to everything that happened. And Fable 2 is a brilliant game.
It is.
So it's such a good game.
It is.
And then you get to a piece of crap final boss.
Yep.
And you didn't even do anything. It just happens.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, it's just frustrating. It is. And then I also said Fallout. Oh my gosh, the wine is really.
Do you feel like they just ran out of time and that's why they did it? And they were like, no, we need to get this game out. Oh, what should we do? We'll just have the final character, like the final boss, get shot in the face.
It was 100%. Here's my theory, and has been my theory since then, which is they ran out of time because Peter Molyneux always overpromises and underdelivers. And then they thought, oh, this will be funny like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That's always what I've thought. They were like, oh, we'll just pull an Indiana Jones. You know, where he shoots. You know.
Yeah, fine. And, do that for the first boss of the game. No problem. Not the final one.
Yeah.
After God knows, like, what was it, 15, 20 hours of play?
Freaking heck. I think it's more than that, Pete.
Doesn't matter, whatever. Unless you...
Stick me that long.
I don't freaking know. Anyway.
Stick me that long.
Yeah, take nothing away. Gorney's mentioned this. Take nothing away from the fact. To his credit, he was involved in some great games. He's just a big liar. Yes, he is.
I mean, 100% he overpromised, underdelivered on everything.
I never played them, but Black and White and Black and White 2 are apparently really good.
I love Black and White. Black and White 2 is probably better than Black and White. I should play those on stream. I love them, but I love God games. And that is theoretically what he was trying to do on the iPad with his first game he released on the iPad.
Yeah, but it just didn't work.
It didn't. It was bad. I was
well, it is what it is.
And the second one wasn't great either. Yeah, Gani, those are all... See, Theme Park, which I adore. I played the heck out of that. Populous, which is also a great one as well. I didn't play it as much as Theme Park, but I sure did love it. And Fable, which is... I mean, it's Fable. Fable is... Fable. A mythical before there. Wow. Hello, wine. I should play Fable on my stream as well. I might do a run through 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I'll just do 1. I know that you can get Master Chief outfit in Fable 1, I think.
I believe so.
Hello, wine, says Gunny. And I was always embarrassed because your dog could find condoms, and I was like, that's weird. Why? Oh no, Mom, don't walk in while I'm playing Fable.
That would have been banned immediately.
Oh my gosh, absolutely freaking would.
Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's finish the show because this has become a nightmare.
Finish him.
Sorry, sorry, finish her.
Yeah.
Just so you have both.
She said, yes. God, he says, your dog found a condom, I'd be concerned.
Oh, I would be very concerned.
I think it can find used ones, too. I can't remember.
Oh, God, I was going to say, please not let them be used ones, for God's sake.
No, I think one of the options was used. Nana says, I would have understood if it was in Saints Row. Yes, Nana, in Fable. And this was at a time where games were still not really cussing and stuff like that. We were still in the kind of like,
Oh no, we'd gone past like
days.
We'd had Duke Nukem. We'd had Duke Nukem by that point. This is when we started getting Cliff Bleszinski doing games as well. So
yes.
Edgy frat boy bro humor. So yeah, fine. Yeah. No, it was always gonna happen.
Oh my gosh. Have y'all played? I don't remember which number it is, but it would be the latest one, but years ago. Leisure Suit
Larry.
That.
No.
Did you see that latest one? I think it's like 4 or whatever. It's from a few years ago. It's just an outright prawn game, and I'm just like, okay.
Wow, you really are a streamer now. The fact that you're calling it a prawn game.
I have to say prawn.
I'm worried to even look at this now.
Go look at it. It's bad. You should watch some clips, not on here. Of course, we'd get
in private browsing. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. I'm just doing research.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm just gone onto Wikipedia just because of this. Yes. So there was one from 2020.
That one. That's the one I'm talking
Leisure
about.
Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Die Twice.
That's it. That's it. Connie says, bless you, Kylie. Only just finding Leisure Suit Larry is so bad. Hello, Pilot.
Hello.
Pilot's like, prawn game. What prawn game?
He's been summoned because of
Larry.
Unreleased games. Here's a great one. Leisure Suit Larry 4, The Missing Floppies.
Now, see, I thought that was 4, but oh gosh. Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yo. I'm not even joking. It's like... And this is coming from me. I enjoy Postal. I can't say I enjoy it. I like Postal. And I was still going...
This is...
It's bad! It's bad.
Oh, it's really bad. I knew they were bad, but these were really bad.
Like what Pylord wrote, Pete. Yeah, Pylord, you've been referenced twice. Oh yeah, we're still recording. So now you're on our podcast twice.
Did Pete call it Leisure Suit? Yes, I did, because actually they are American developers. Oh no, they're not.
That's like...
Actually, no, they're not.
Oh, really? Now I thought they were.
Codemasters. Team 17?
What? What?
Team 17 who created one of these games. Sierra Entertainment, High Voltage Studios, Team
Sierra.
17, Replay Games, and Crazy Bunch. What one did they make?
Replay?
Team 17 made Leisure Suit Larry box office bust from 2009.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap.
Team 17? Well, that's a whole new side of you. Puts worms in a new perspective.
Oh, let's call it. We've now started talking about Leisure Suit Larry. We've got to go.
And worms. But yes, I don't know what this episode has become, but we hope it's your new favorite episode for the year. But we do appreciate you joining us very much. With that said, as I slowly let the wine affect me, Pete, how can they find you out there in Never Neverland?
You can find me on the internet. That's usually how this works, right? Somewhere.
No way!
On the on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and Blue Sky, Rapid Reviews Radio, or our radio pod on there.
Rated R Radio.
I am also on the Never Watchers podcast, a movie and TV show related podcast. We'll be back soon. Votes should have gone up by now. I'm not sure if it has, but keep an eye out on Blue Sky for the vote. Maybe on some Discord channels it'll be there as well. You can vote on our next film. But we will be back with Marvel at some point at the end of the month as well, because Wonder Man's coming out, and oh god, I don't care.
Oh gosh, Pete. Oh.
Have you seen the trailer for it?
No, I haven't.
It looks hideous.
I still haven't even watched the trailer for Avengers Doomsday or whatever.
Oh, what, the little teasers?
The teaser. Everybody's like, you gotta watch it. There's
the crap.
X-Men in there.
There's one X-Men one, and literally, I can tell you. Well, we'll do it after. We'll do it in the post show. Do it in the post.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll that's it not live.
That's it for me. All right, go check out our podcast. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other good places, and some bad too. Kylie, where can I find you?
Yes.
And
you can find.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop you there. You only have 2 minutes to do this.
Oh no! You can find me on Monday, Wednesday, Friday over on twitch.tv/KILEY_WILDE. But also I have a Discord now. And if Nana's still in the chat, can you put the Discord thing up? Link, that's the word. Just don't be a dick when you come in there, but everyone's allowed. We accept everyone. You're awesome. And then you can come watch me play, I don't know, whatever I feel like playing. But then you can talk about whatever you want to talk about in chat. Pylor's there, Connie's there, Nana's there. Everyone's in chat here is also in chat on my streams, and you can just do whatever. Is that my time? I'm biting. No, not biting my time. I'm giving up my time. There's a phrase. I don't remember how it goes. Anyway, but that's it.
Yeah.
I do hope you check it out.
Cool.
I just forgot to say, it's 6:30 p.m. UK time.
Anyway, that's it for the show.
Anyway, yes, sorry, I'm getting distracted.
You did all right, actually. That was less than 2 minutes. So it can be done.
Oh, it can be, but I want to take a nap now. But
I'm out of breath.
yes, that's delicious. But yes, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it immensely. With that said, we will see you and talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Rapid Reviews Radio Podcast. You can watch the recording of the show live on Twitch every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. UK time at www.twitch.tv/Rapid Reviews. You can also watch the podcast on YouTube, search Rapid Reviews 5534, and you can also watch the video version of the show on Spotify, just search Rapid Reviews Radio. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, a rating, or a comment on this episode. You can also follow us on Twitter at RRRadiopod, as well as on Blue Sky at rrradiopodcast.bsky.social. Also be sure to visit rapidreviewsuk.com for all the latest reviews and previews.